Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the video streaming service VIDGO. Right now I'm on their website and I'm just going to look here right quick, and then we're going to go over to the Roku device and see how the service actually works. But right now we're going to look at the various packages. We have two packages. We have a core package, and we can see what's included there. At the time of this recording, the cost for the core package is $39.99 per month. Then we have the Plus package, and the Plus package has a little more content, and that, at the time of this recording, is $49.99 a month. Now, one extra piece of information here is that you can get the Latino packages, and with those you have 25 channels for $24.99 a month. Or you can get a package with 15 channels for $14.99 a month. So that's what you have there. So far, I don't see any other features in this service, though, like DVR, for example. There's no cloud DVR or anything like that. And we'll see more about that when we get over to the Roku device. So without further ado, let's take a look at the service on Roku. Okay, so we're over here at the Roku app. And I'm going to go ahead and launch VIDGO. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. It's taking quite a bit of time to sign in here. One thing I've noticed that I'll mention right off the bat is that the service is fairly slow in loading things. For example, the thumbnails you'll see, eventually they'll come up on the screen here. The login process is slow, and the guide is extremely slow, which you'll see in a minute. So right now we're on the popularity area. So this, you're going to see whatever's popular. We can go up to the top and we can do A to Z. And we see here updating information in progress, try again later. Press the star button to dismiss. So it's very slow in loading. It's kind of frustrating. So if I go down here and then I hit the star button, that'll get me over into this left-hand pane menu. If I go up to the top to the little person icon, I can log out of the app. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to say cancel. If I tap on those broken lines over there to the left, that'll take me back into the right-hand pane. I don't want to do that. I'm going to press on the search, and I'm going to search just like I've done in my other videos. I'm going to search for house. And what this does is tests the search functionality to see how much content is available on the service. And as we can see, I get nothing when I type in house. So house should produce quite a bit of content. For example, the housewives, real housewives of the various places, house hunters, stuff from HGTV, things of that nature, House MD, the old series that was on Fox. So I should get quite a few results with house. However, I'm not getting anything on this service. So I'm going to try something simple like NFL. I do get the NFL Network, but that's about all I get. Lastly, in this left pane, I can tap on the menu. There I can change my language. Right now I'm on English. I can change it to Espanol. I can also go into the About screen, and I can look at VIDGO's privacy policy, their terms of service, and the licenses information. Okay, so I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to go back to the interface. So now I'm going to go to the guide. And as we can see, the guide has several areas that I can filter on. I can filter on sports, I can filter on entertainment, or I can filter on family by pressing the star button and then selecting what I want to filter on. At this point, I don't want to filter on anything, so I'm just going to say all. One thing you're going to notice here as I scroll through the guide is that it's fairly slow to load things. Now, one other thing to note is VIDGO does offer local channels. However, for whatever reason, I'm in the Baltimore market, but I'm not getting the local channels for Baltimore. I'm getting the local channels for another market. And I'll show you that in a second, as soon as I get to one of the locals. And you can see the guide is extremely slow in loading. So I'm going to try to view this, and it's not allowing me to view it, and I suspect that's because it's not the correct local channel. It's a local channel from another market. The service somehow knows that, but it does not know enough to present me with the correct local channels for my market. I did set up the account correctly. I put in my zip code correctly and everything like that, so I'm not sure why it did not give me the correct locals for my market. So if I scroll through this list, I'm going to try to get to one of the other locals. I can see that I'm getting Fox, and I'm getting Fox 2. It should be Fox 45 here in Baltimore, and I'm getting 20. So of course, if I try to view this, it's not going to let me do that either. So anyway, the local channels are not working properly. I'm going to try going to just any channel here. We'll try to go to BET.
You were playing cards with Cliff? Yeah.
Okay, so that works, and the stream comes up fairly quickly. Now, one thing that's really missing from this service is DVR functionality. There's no cloud DVR. There's no ability to schedule a program. There's no ability to follow a series or a network. For example, if I can see that White Chicks comes on here at 3, and if I press on that, it gives me no options. It just gives me the information on the show. Another thing I noticed that is kind of awkward is that it's giving me the time in military time. Instead of showing it as 3 p.m., it's showing it as 1500, which may be a plus or may be a minus depending on your preferences. But really very little features. There are quite a few channels, but there's very little features, and I really don't feel that this service is a good value, at least not at this point in time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps other YouTubers find quality content, and we really appreciate it. Click the subscribe button, and then click the bell to get notified whenever new content is added. As always, comments, questions, and suggestions are welcome below, and we thank you very much for watching.